Don't know lah. I don't know how dry or
Hawkeye
not.
is gonna be.
Okay, so next one is Hawkeye on
Yeah,
Disney
I
Plus.
No, I like Hawkeye as a character, but I don't know how they're gonna write stories about him.
Probably
put
throw in
him-
a bit of porn.
So they did show a small
miscue his shots.
they did show a small clip at Comic Con. It wasn't a movie clip. It was an animated clip. Hawkeye.
Oh, it's an animated thing as well.
No. It's just how Marvel does their in credits where when all the names come up, they show like Hawkeye. They show the arrows flying.
Yep.
So it's something very abstract. It's not animation. So they show the clip where it's very abstract. Hawkeye is there, Jeremy Renner is there, and a female Hawkeye.
Oh,
So
which is the daughter.
Your daughter.
Kate Bishop will probably appear in the show and
Take over the Hawkeye mantle.
take over the Hawkeye mantle.
All right.
Sad thing about that, this probably could be Jeremy Renner's last
Oh, I like him.
appearance in MCU.
I like him.
Actually,
But
I like him.
by then, he's already probably done 10 years of it.
But that's I think MCU is they've realized their small mistake on casting a little bit older people. Now they're going all
There's
young.
no longevity, right?
Yeah, they're going all young.
No
already.
continuity. Already.
So remember, Ant-Man's daughter is all grown up already now. We're in 2023. She's all grown up. She's a superhero as well. I can't remember her name.
Can't help you there.
Semut girl.
Probably.
I really can't recall her name, but yeah,
Gadis semut.
she takes over the Ant-Man mantle by using a different name lah. So
Okay.
yeah, interesting. Marvel.
And we will wrap up the Phase 4 with Thor.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Hang on a minute. Where's Guardian?
We'll come to that in a bit. Let's talk about Thor first.
So Thor, they are going to introduce a female.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I read about it.
Yeah, and it's
His
going to be Natalie Portman.
girlfriend.
Natalie Portman is returning.
What's her name?
as Jane Foster.
Is this gonna follow the comic thing?
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
Taika Waititi is returning for the show, and he has stated that they're following from the Mighty Thor comics, which will basically tell the story of Jane Foster as Thor.
Interesting.
That logo is a comic logo, right?
No, not really.
Oh, it's a brand new logo.
That one looks like Ragnarok-ish.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it
like
does.
Transformers actually.
It looks like very cartoonish.
So
Color scheme.
the interesting thing about the comic, I did read a few episodes of the comic. So when Jane Foster actually becomes Thor, no one knew who she was. So no one knew it was Jane Foster. She battled the real Thor. At that time is called Odin's son. So she battled Odin's son and whacked his ass. And then
But did he know who she was?
at that time, no. So finally, she revealed to be Jane Foster, and everyone's like, "Ooh ah!" But the key thing is Jane Foster has breast cancer at that point, quite bad. So the sad thing about this storyline is that with breast cancer, she is going through chemo. Right, every time she turns into Thor, it wipes out all the chemo away from her body.
Oh, then he has to go through again. Oh man.
So basically, she's
Should be the other way around, right? When you turn into Thor, you get all the immortal powers and all.
That's the thing, that's
She
what I
get rid
thought.
of all the diseases and.
But in the comics, you could see they wanted to have a timeline for the female Thor. Not it won't be an infinite thing in the comics lah. Over here, I'm not so sure they're going to give her cancer and make us go through all
well,
that
that's
thing.
that's the more than 2 years to go, so you never know what they're gonna write.
Because okay, this is one thing. The end of the comic line for this was damn sad. So
They'll probably follow suit lah.
basically, Jane Foster as Thor was on her last change already.
So she needed some Thor long.
So she stayed. So she stayed in Thor form as long as she could, because once she changed back,
She'll die.
she'll probably die already. So
She just need to get hammered.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. The good one.
interesting. Okay, keynote to take. Oh, sorry. Key thing to note about the comics portion of the female Thor is whenever she holds the hammer, whenever the hammer is around her, then she gets the powers. If she's away from the hammer, she loses the powers.
Thor long hammer me.
So,
Sequel. No, Danny. I think it's your coffee lah. I didn't
on a
have
ro-
any, so
I'm
I'm
on a roll,
very
lah.
subdued. Danny's on a
so
roll.
on the comics, to defeat a very, very powerful opponent, which Odin's son couldn't defeat, Thor threw the hammer to the villain, and of course, Mjolnir being Mjolnir, goes all the way till the end of time. And sooner or later, she changed back to Jane Foster.
And then she.
And she
Unless
dies
GG.
in Odin's son's arms.
Of course lah, no hammer. How to hammer her?
threw it too far, like, you know what I'm saying?
But true to comic fashion, she was brought back up alive later on. But so we shall.
But might not happen in the movie, right?
Well,
Might
I
not
don't know.
happen.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking about 2 years from now and a bit.
Sorry, I can't read.
It's
Thor?
November 20,
Love and Thunder.
November 5th, 2021.
So
That's a
this
good-
is confirmed to be Phase 4. And the final announcement that was made in Comic Con is, of course, I think all of us have heard, Blade.
Oh, yes.
Mushala Ali will
Yep.
be playing Blade.
Yep. Good choice, actually, if you ask me.
That will start Phase 5.
Oh, and then Guardians will come into phase 5.
Hang on a minute. 2 years, 5 movies. That's a bit too little, kan?
But they are
Is it 5?
introducing, but they're also introducing other media,
Correct.
like
Correct.
yep.
But the usual
Disney
one they have
Plus
like
and animation.
like MCU 3 have got what, 8 movies.
But I remember Phase 2 was short.
I think it was 668, right?
I can't recall. But Phase 2, I remember, was short. One of the phases was shorter than normal. But my guess is they're going to do this so that when Phase 5 kicks off, we are basically ready for an Avengers movie. So at the end of
New
Phase 5,
Avengers.
I'm guessing will be a new.
So
Avengers
phase
movie.
5 will start in 2022.
Hey, but let's talk about Blade a bit. In the MCU, I don't think Blade. What role does Blade have to play?
Killing of Vampires.
Yeah, I don't see it in the
I
MCU.
don't know.
You know,
I can't.
Could it be standalone?
Based on phase 1 to 3 and what we know of 4, I don't see a fit.
that's the thing. I don't see a fit as well.
Um,
And a very interesting thing
don't
to
see a
note:
fit.
the original Blade series by Wesley Snipes was R-rated. Hence why we loved it so much.
oh, I love the
Mhm.
first one, man.
Mhm.
Especially
Exactly.
the disco
we talked
scene,
about it, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. So this one's going to be
Chuckling
PG-13.
Uh,
I don't know whether they can pull off the
how
same.
you can have a blade and be
Mm.
PG-13?
Yeah, exactly.